Norwich Sea Unicorn baseball is on the air from the heart of the Commonwealth. Norwich taking on first place Worcester. Evan Scully on the mound. Glad you could be with us. Sunday evening baseball. The Futures League postseason is finally upon us. A record-setting summer for Luke Beckstein's group. They pace the Futures League in victories, offensively, plenty of statistical categories. Norwich has had success in Worcester this summer, 4-2 against the Bravehearts. Scully deals inside, ball one to Charlie Walsh. He's the leadoff man here today for Norwich. Had the last couple of days off for the Sea Unicorns. Righty brings it to the plate, way inside, it misses 2-0. Hitters count for Charlie Walsh. Norwich trying to get on the gas first here this evening. First pitch was officially underway, 5:06 local time. Walsh yet to take the bat off his shoulder. 3 balls, no strikes. Worcester this summer in the regular season finished with a Futures League best 45 wins. Charlie Walsh works the leadoff walk, and the Sea Unicorns have, check that, Chase Taylor works the leadoff walk. We meet the Norwich Sea Unicorns starting lineup. It's presented by Artisan Building and Remodeling, Connecticut's local trusted roofing experts from Berlin to Westbrook. They've got you covered. Chase Taylor draws the 5-pitch leadoff walk. Now Gavin O'Brien's turn. Obi has not played since the victory on Wednesday against Vermont. Vermont playing New Britain in their opening round series. Scully gets a swing and a miss for strike one. That's the right-hander Evan Scully on the mound here in Game 1 of the postseason. Norwich will go opposite him with Matt Wooten, the ace of the staff. He led all starting pitchers in innings pitched, 50 of those in the regular season. O'Brien skies this in the air. He pops it up. It's going to be the first baseman, Jackson Marshall, to make the grab behind the first base bag. And Scully has a man retired in the first. This summer, Scully, the Endicott Gull, pitched to an ERA flatlined at 0. Just his second start of the summer. He recorded a save, 9 innings worked. Second outing for him against Norwich. He worked a scoreless inning against the Sea Unicorns July 20th. Norwich has the leadoff man on, but 1 out with Antonio Ducatelli at the plate. Scully working from the stretch. The pitch, that's inside and misses, ball one. Scully yet to throw a first pitch strike. Worcester in their neon green tops, the navy blue hats with the neon grim rim. White pants for them here in Game 1 of the postseason. Navy blue numbers on the back with the white outline. Ducatelli saws away. Strike one back. Ducatelli out of Central Connecticut State. Put up some big numbers for the Blue Devils. 348 hitter as a sophomore, named to the all-tournament team. Open stances in the lefty box. Chase Taylor's the runner aboard at first. Medium-sized lead. The fastball pumps into the outside corner. Strike two. Norwich has won the Futures League the last 2 summers. Norwich dropped the first game of the postseason last year against Vermont, and then they went on a roll. They did not lose another game. En route to back-to-back titles, looking for 3. Worcester has won 4 Futures League titles. This is lined through into short right field, racing around second, digging for third. Chase Taylor, and Norwich has them at the corners. Antonio Ducatelli got a pitch he could hit, and he hit it past the second baseman, Wensley. Norwich has a couple on with 1 out. Scully trying to work around some trouble here. It's the cleanup man, Chase Chaplin. Worcester's defensive alignment here in the postseason. It's Jalem Sepulveda at third. Henry DiGiorgio at short. Casey Wensley at second with Jackson Marshall at first. In the outfield from left to right, Nick Pappas in left field. Caleb Woodward in center with Evan Calley in right. The pitch. That misses outside. Ball one to the Yale Bulldog, Chase Chaplin. Scully on the mound. He's 6'3", 240 pounds, out of Maynard, Massachusetts. The pitch. This is right back to the mound, snagged by Scully. He helps himself get out of the jam. He doubles up. Ducatelli was off the first base bag. It was rocketed off the bat of Chase Chaplin. Norwich had a couple base runners, but they strand him. headed to the home half. Norwich nothing. And the Bravehearts coming to the plate when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. This is drilled out to left center field. This is going to fall down. Jack Sweeney rounds third. Scanlon goes first to third. Ringing RBI double, Joe Durso. Righty set up the belt. Now the delivery home. The curveball swung on and missed. Strike three. 6 strikeouts tonight for Matt Wooten. Matt Wooten on the mound for Norwich, trying to lead the Sea Unicorns to a crucial Game 1 victory. He'll be greeted by the All-Star Caleb Woodward, the center fielder, to start things out. First delivery misses outside. It's ball 1. Wooten put up some incredible numbers this summer for the Sea Unicorns, his 3rd summer in the Rose City. And that's in there. It's on the outside corner. The count is even. This is the second outing for Wooten against Worcester. He suffered the loss against the Bravehearts at Dodd Stadium. That was back on June 20th, allowed 5 earned runs on 5 hits. He struck out 7. He's behind 2-1 on the left-handed hitting center fielder Woodward, who cuts and misses for strike 2. Norwich in their traditional road gray uniforms. Woodward has the high socks on, the navy blue socks, the neon green wrapping and the white outline. Full count, 3-2 on the center fielder Caleb Woodward. Arguably the dangerous leadoff hitter the Futures League has to offer. He shoots away strike 2 foul. Woodward out of San Pedro, California. Trinity College in Texas. Put up some big-time numbers, all-star numbers for himself in the Futures League this summer. Now he hits a bouncing ball to second. Walsh has the in-between hop. That's C.J. Nolan. 1 down. So Wooten takes care of the leadoff man, Woodward. Look at the Norwich defense here tonight. Connor Scanlon at third base with Charlie Walsh at short. C.J. Nolan at second base with Chase Chaplin at first. The outfield from left to right, Antonio Ducatelli in left field. Chase Taylor up the middle in center field. Gavin O'Brien patrols right field. From the full windup, the righty rocks and deals ball 1 just outside to the left fielder, Nick Pappas. 1 ball, no strikes. Archie sets up outside. He receives it there, but it just misses for ball 2. Calling the balls and strikes here tonight, Curtis Dugar back behind the plate with Matt Ball at first base. This is through into left field, a base hit. Nick Pappas has the first hit of the ball game for the Bravehearts. Wide turn around the first base bag. And Worcester has the man on with 1 out against the All-Star Matt Wooten. The Norwich pitcher-catcher battery is Clay Harchie behind the plate, Matt Wooten on the mound. This is who Norwich wanted to send to the rubber in Game 1. He's been by far and away the best arm the Sea Unicorns have had all summer. Eastern Connecticut State product out of Milford, Connecticut. 5-1 the record, 2.70 the ERA. This is lined back to the screen. Wensley fights off strike 1. Last outing for Wooten was in Westfield in a relief role. Only time he's worked out of the Norwich pen. Allowed 2 earned runs on 5 hits. He struck out 5. 0-1. Showing bunt was Wensley. He pulls it back. It's outside. Base runner on is Nick Pappas. He has just 1 swipe bag. But this is a Worcester offense that loves to steal bases. They lead the Futures League in that category. Boone's delivery, a high fly ball lifted out to right field. Moving back out there, O'Brien, he's by the wall. It is off the wall, and runners at second and third racing around, trying to come home and scores. Pappas, he slides. He's out at the plate, says home plate umpire Curtis Dugar. Wow, that was smoked off the bat of Wensley. He just missed a 2-run home run in Norwich with the great relay throw in from C.J. Nolan. Wipes away the potential game's first run. Wensley didn't miss it by much. He got most of the hanging breaker, and he almost took Wooten deep for the first time this summer. So now 2 outs and a man on second. Here's the big man, Jackson Marshall. 6'8", 260 out of Hooksett, New Hampshire. He eyes the fastball. It's on the outside corner. Well, they certainly can hit him out. Worcester leads the Futures League in almost every offensive statistical category. Team batting average of 280 on the summer, 34 long balls. Marshall, the all-star, sets his hand low. Now he cuts and misses, strike 2. Wooten has a real shot to get out of this without any damage. Marshall leads Worcester with 9 home runs. That was second best in the Futures League. 2 off the league lead. That was set by Sean McMillan. Pitchers count. Wooten working from the stretch. He's on the first base side of the rubber. The pitch, fastball upstairs and misses. Marshall finished the regular season. He appeared in 54 games for Worcester. 308 the average. He crushed 16 doubles, 9 homers, drove in 44 runs. 1-2. Righty on righty matchup. Wensley bouncing around, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Matt Wooten K's Jackson Marshall, and Norwich gets through the first. We are scoreless on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Interesting first inning here. Yeah. We had a line up to the pitcher for double up at first in the top, and then a guy running through a stop sign. He ran through a stop sign? I didn't see him wheeling his arm. Living off with the unicorn. We're headed to the top of the second inning. Bryce Detweiler will take his cuts. Detweiler finished second in the Futures League Home Run Derby here at Fitton Field. He can certainly swat him out of here. 27 home runs in the Derby. He has his only home run at Fitton Field, and it went to the opposite field. Scully deals outside. It's ball 1. Detweiler, a riser, headed to UConn, Shillington, Pennsylvania native. On 1-0, Scully delivers the breaking ball. It misses for ball 2. Detweiler in the regular season was used as a two-way player finished with a .8 ERA. He picked up his first save yesterday against Westfield, recorded the final 6 outs of the ball game. Scully's behind him 3-0 as a hitter. Detweiler was .283 in the regular season. 3-0. That's in there. It's on the outside corner. Working back in the count is Scully. Endicott goal. It was an Endicott team that put up some big numbers. They did a lot of winning. 45 wins. That's the same number of victories in the regular season that Worcester put together. That's why they're the top dog here in the playoffs. Full count on Detweiler. On 3-2, Scully deals it, and it's fouled away. Detweiler is a hitter yesterday. 1 for 2. He scored 4 runs, the Futures League Player of the Night. He did it both ways offensively and on the mound, but he cuts and misses. He chases the high cheddar, and Scully has his first punch out of the afternoon. One down. Here's the George Washington product, Charlie Walsh. Walsh had some time to recuperate. He played nearly every game for the final 2 weeks, and once Norwich clinched, Kyle Dombrowski gave him a few days to rest. He looks at strike one. Walsh, a .269 hitter. Righty on lefty matchup. Boyd sets up outside. This is drilled in the air out to left field. Moving back is Papa. Still moving back by the warning track. He makes the grab. 2 down. Charlie Walsh gave it a ride to the opposite field. It's a hitter's ballpark here in Worcester. He just missed it. Norwich trying to strike for the game's first run. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Nolan. C.J. has enjoyed playing in Worcester this summer. He's popped both of his home runs here for Norwich. Sea Unicorns, as a team in the regular season, all their home runs came here, and just one in New Britain. Norwich did not hit any out of Dodd Stadium. 11 of the home runs for Norwich came here in Worcester. Scully ahead, the 0-1 to Nolan. Big, hearty cut. He's empty for strike 2. CJ had a nice day for himself at the plate yesterday against Westfield. Sacred Heart product finished 3 for 5 yesterday with a triple. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts here in the second for Evan Scully. Norwich down in order. Still looking for the first run of the ball game. We head to the home second on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
We're headed to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Norwich and Worcester. Game 1, round 1. The Futures League playoffs. Matt Wooten ready to work. They avoided some real serious danger. Wensley just missed a 2-run home run. And a great relay throw in by C.J. Nolan to the plate. Took care of Nick Pappas trying to score the game's first run. It's not going to get any easier here. It's the all-star Jalem Sepulveda. First pitch home to Sepulveda. Cut on and missed for strike one. Sepulveda in the regular season finished with the 4th best batting average for Worcester. Excuse me. Now a foul off. That's for strike two. It was a .289 average for Sepulveda. That was 6th best on Worcester. As far as the home runs are concerned, that was 4th best. He had 3 of those in the righty box. The 0-2 home. Jammed him in on his hands into foul territory. Chaplin moving over. It's into the seats on the first base side. Strike two. Sepulveda also spent some time on the mound for Worcester. As a pitcher, he finished with the ERA of 4.5. 0-2. That's way outside. The fastball with some cut action missing. Wooten is a quick worker. He's ready to go, though. 1-2 home. Bounding ball to first. Collected on the backhand side by Chaplin. He takes it to the first base bag himself. Sepulveda retired to begin the Worcester second. One down. Here's the designated hitter, Cam Papetti. Papetti, while both of his home runs on the same game, it was here in Worcester against Norwich, an 11-7 victory over the Sea Unicorns. That was back on June 25th, 3rd game of the summer for him before he landed on the injured list and has returned, continuing to swing a hop at .370 hitter. He takes a pass at strike one, the 0-1 now. Now this is lined right back to the screen. Papetti was on it, but just tardy to it. First strike two. Wooten just gets right back to the mound. He's just waiting on the batter. Now on 0-2 to the plate outside for ball one. Papetti in the righty box, 6'2", 205 out of Grafton, Massachusetts. Rising sophomore at Bryant. 1-2. This is popped up into the bleachers behind home plate. Battle continues. Matt Wooten still in the transfer portal, just wrapped up his senior year at Eastern Connecticut State, but has an extra year of eligibility remaining. Papetti drives this in the air out to right center field. It's going to be O'Brien who makes the grab. It was right on the line. 2 up, 2 down for Wooten here in the second. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Henry DiGiorgio. Giorgio, the shortstop today. He hits a bouncing ball foul by the first base side. DiGiorgio in an 0-1 count, 5'11", 185. Out of Franklin, Massachusetts. Sophomore at Northeastern. Lefty normally favorable in a matchup against a right-hander on the mound. Real impressive summer for Matt Wooten. Very rarely do you see someone eclipse 50 innings in the regular season. The pitch, fastball, pops into the mid of Harchie, but it's upstairs for ball two. DiGiorgio in the regular season hit .230 with 18 runs driven in. 100 plate appearances. 2-1 from Wooten coming home. Good spot. It's on the outside corner. He spins it in there. Even count, 2-2. DiGiorgio appeared in 29 games for Luke Beckstein's group. He hits it off the end of the bat, a slow roller to short. Charging in Walshy snaps it across the diamond in time. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bravehearts in the second. Headed to the third. No score on the Futures League Baseball Network. And listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Fans, tune in tomorrow for lunch with the Sea Unicorns. We'll get you set for Game 2 of the semifinal round. It's live from Jewett City in SNSN Studios. We'll chat the latest with the Norwich Sea Unicorns, everything you need to know. Get the table set for you. You don't want to miss it. Live Mondays at noon, SNSN Sports in Jewett City. We're headed to the top of the third inning. 8-9-1 due up for Norwich. It's started by the catcher, Clay Harchie. Harchie getting the nod here in Game 1 of the postseason. Looking upstairs at ball one. Harchie out of Johns Hopkins University. Bloomfield Hills, Michigan native in the lefty box. 1-0 delivery home. That's down below the knees, 2-0. Harchie hit .217 in the regular season. 3 doubles, 1 triple for himself. 9 runs driven in 17 games. 2-0. Awkward check swing. Harchie went around, strike one. Says the home plate umpire, Curtis Dugar. Worcester straight around defensively. The fans have poured into the ballpark on the campus of Holy Cross. The tapper foul. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the heart of the Commonwealth. Glad you could be with us on a Sunday evening. Great turnout here tonight, Game 1. Norwich trying to get Dodd Stadium rocking tomorrow for Game 2. Only home game for Norwich in round 1. Even count, the 2-2 home. Cut on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the ball game for Scully. One down, here's Connor Scanlon. Scanlon's had some big hits throughout the summer for Norwich. He's looking at the outside corner. Strike one. Endicott goal against the Fairfield Stag. 0-1. This is lifted in the air. He popped it up. Playable straightaway center field. It's Caleb Woodward underneath it. He hauls it in. 2 down. Fans, Stilly's Automotive is your full service auto repair center and emissions testing facility. From oil changes to engine work, Stilly's does it all. Serving Eastern Connecticut since 2007. See why so many drivers count on Stilly's Automotive in Lisbon to keep their vehicles running right. It's the leadoff man, Chase Taylor, in the batter's box. Taylor walked his first time up, transfer out of Los Medanos Community College, the Bay Valley Conference, to UConn Division I. Now he ropes this in the air, straightaway center field. Woodward moving over. He makes the grab. The inning is over. Couple flyouts to center field. No problem for Caleb Woodward. Home half of the third inning is headed your way. On the other side, this is the Norwich Sea Unicorns on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. So Franklin Pierce product, Kurt Boyd leading things off for Worcester. We're into the third inning. No score between Norwich and Worcester. Boone ready to work. The first delivery home. Bounced on the ground. It's on the backhand side. Walsh has it across the diamond. One down. One pitch, one out for Matt Wooten to begin matters in the Worcester third. Here's the right fielder, Evan Kelly. Kelly in the lefty box trying to turn over the lineup card for Luke Beckstein. Evan Kelly out of Keene State, Taunton, Massachusetts native. Looks outside, ball one. Kelly drops down a bunt over to the third baseman. Scanlon on the run. His throw just in the nick of time, says the first base umpire, Matt Ball. Bang, bang play over there at the first base bag. Kelly runs well. He almost beat it out. 5-3 on the ground out, and here's the leadoff man, Caleb Woodward. Two down, leadoff man, Woodward looks in at strike one. Woodward grounded out to second, his first plate appearance. Boone trying to make it a scoreless third inning. The pitch, that's lined back to the screen on the third base side, 0-2. Woodward extremely gifted defensively, steals plenty of bags. This is the guy you'd rather keep off the base pass. Pitchers count the 0-2. Off the end of the bat, Woodward flips it foul. He's got the bright green bat. Stands in the lefty batter's box. Woodward in the regular season finished with a league-leading 25 stolen bases. He rolls it over to second. C.J. Nolan has the two-hopper. The inning is over. So all ground outs for Matt Wooten here in the third. We're headed to the fourth, still scoreless on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. We head to the top of the fourth inning. No score between Norwich and Worcester. Game one of the postseason. Both sides threatened in the first inning. Matt Wooten on the Norwich side of things is now retired. 7 in a row. Evan Scully meets with the middle of the order, 2, 3, and 4 for Norwich. O'Brien looks at strike one, just caught the outside corner. Obi popped out to Jackson Marshall to begin his evening. Got underway at 5:07 local time. Scully works from the stretch, the 0-1 home. This is a bouncing ball through the right side of the infield, a base hit. Gavin O'Brien goes to the opposite field, and Norwich has their second hit of the ball game. Fans, stick with us following the ball game for the Capital Property Group postgame show. Capital Property Group, condo and real estate management. Go to mycapitalteam.com and find out who the player of the game is going to be on the Capital Property Group postgame show. Norwich trying to find a winning solution here to begin the postseason. Ducatelli looks inside, ball one. Duke singled up the middle for the first hit of the ball game. That came with a man on and one out in the first. O'Brien's the base runner, just 2 steals for him in the regular season. And that's the breaking ball. It spins into the outside corner, strike one. Norwich trying to jumpstart the offense here in the 4th inning against Evan Scully. He was 10-0 with the goals this past season. Over 70 2/3 innings worked, 2.17 the ERA. Ready to the plate, fouled off by Ducatelli, third base side, 1-2. The whip under 1, .85 with 49 strikeouts for Scully. Earned him ABCA All-America third team honors, D3Baseball.com All-American 4th team. Scully had a real nice season for himself in the spring. He's brought it right with him to Worcester. He hasn't allowed an earned run. Ducatelli fouls it away. Strike 2. Battle continuing. Norwich has the leadoff man on. Both sides with 2 hits so far. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Game 1, round 1. Ducatelli with an open stance. Lefty on lefty battle here. 1-2. Ducatelli to the opposite field. It's cruising foul. Home run distance, but way foul out there. Ducatelli out of Levittown, New York. He stands in the lefty box. Norwich trying to apply some pressure here against Evan Scully. Starter on the mound, works from the stretch. On 1-2, Ducatelli right back up the middle. It is through into center field, a base hit. Good effort over there by the shortstop, DiGiorgio, trying to work from his right to his left, but he couldn't get to the hot grounder through the middle of the infield. And Norwich has a couple base hits. Some traffic on in the 4th inning. Here's the first baseman, Chase Chaplin. Chaplin out of Apex, North Carolina. It's primarily been used at first base this summer for Norwich. It's a bouncing ball to second. Wensley has it. He flips to DiGiorgio for 1. He lost the baseball on the transfer, and Norwich has them at the corners. The Sea Unicorns catch a break. A rare error committed over there between the 2 middle infielders. It was on the flip from Wensley to DiGiorgio. Wensley did everything right. He got it quickly over to DiGiorgio. Norwich trying to make Worcester pay here in the 4th inning. So Norwich has them at the corners. Bryce Detweiler will bat. Enough to wonder, Norwich will consider a double steal here. Chaplin has stolen bags throughout the summer for Norwich. Don't want to run into outs here. Double play in order for Worcester. That's right below the knees. Ball 1 to Bryce Detweiler. Chaplin, the base runner at first. Finished with 8 stolen bases in the summer for Norwich. The 1-0. This is drilled back up the middle, a base hit. That'll bring home the game's first run. O'Brien scores. RBI base hit. Bryce Detweiler. 1-0 Norwich. A nice little swing there by Bryce Detweiler. Took Scully back up the middle. He's allowed 3 base hits here in the 4th inning. Norwich has stepped on the gas here. Looking for more. They got 2 on with 1 out. Charlie Walsh, the batter. He's been a clutch player this summer for Norwich. Stands in the lefty box. Shortstop out of George Washington, Lexington, Massachusetts native, stares at strike 1. Walsh 5'9", 170. Fly to left field his first time up. That was out to the rim of the track out there. Nick Pappas put him away. Count is even, 1-1. Walsh finished the regular season with hits in 3 straight games, including a double and an RBI. 20 runs driven in for Walsh. That was second best for Norwich. He hits this one well out to right field. Moving over is Callie. It's over his head. Rounding third, digging to come home and score is Chaplin. Here comes Detweiler to the plate. There will not be a throw to contest it. RBI ringing double. Charlie Walsh in Norwich is added on here in the 4th inning. It's 3-0. Evan Callie started in. It was a slanted route for him, a real awkward one in right field. It got quickly up over his head. It rolled out to the wall. And Norwich has applied some pressure here against Scully in the 4th inning. 3 runs in on 5 hits. And in scoring position is Charlie Walsh. Here's C.J. Nolan. C.J. was punched out his first time. He cuts it, misses at strike 1. It gets away from Boyd. Strolling into third is Walsh. Norwich just trying to really break things open here in the 4th inning against Evan Scully fans, the Burns Agency in Norwich and Dayville. Working smart and hard for residents and businesses since 1932. Let us do the same for you too. Go to theburnsagency.com because you'll buy better at Burns. Infield defense has come in for the Bravehearts. It's Walsh at third, 0-1 on C.J. Nolan. The pitch. Nolan shoots it foul. He was reaching out for it. Norwich, this is a big run for them at third base. When the offense gets rolling for Norwich, it's a hard train to slow down, and you have to get them when they come. Norwich has scored their offense in waves. This is bounced through. It's past the glove of Sepulveda into left field. That'll get the job done. Nolan stumbles around first. RBI base hit, C.J. Nolan. 4-0 Norwich here in the 4th inning. Now, these are important runs for Norwich for one big reason. This is a Worcester offense that is the best in the Futures League. They certainly can score the runs. They led the Futures League in runs scored throughout the summer. Over 300 runs scored by Worcester here in the regular season. They totaled 395, nearly 400 runs in the regular season for Luke Beckstein's group. They certainly could put the runs on the board. And this is why you have to start the offense right away. Matt Wooten has done his part so far. Man warming up for the Bravehearts in the bullpen down the left field side. That is Caleb Allen, the all-star. Riser headed to Bentley. Norwich has seen plenty of Caleb Allen this summer. Right now it's Evan Scully's baseball. With 1 out and a man on. C.J. Nolan poked it past the glove of Jalem Sepulveda. Sea Unicorns now with 3 consecutive hits. 5 hits in the inning, 6 in the ball game. It's 4-0 the lead for Norwich. It's the catcher, Clay Harchie. Harchie struck out his first time up. The pitch home. On the move goes C.J. Nolan. It's a good throw, but it's high from Boyd. And sliding into second is C.J. Nolan, a stolen base. Norwich trying to play quickly here offensively. For C.J., that's his 20th swipe bag overall, first in the postseason. Nolan's the base runner now in scoring position, a large lead. Harchie shoots this into left field. That's going to fall in. It's a fair ball. C.J. Nolan gets the green light rounding third. He will score. Clay Harchie to the opposite field. And Norwich has rocked the boat here in the 4th inning. 5 runs have come home to score. Now on 4 straight hits. A big inning for the Norwich offense. And that's going to be the knockout punch. Evan Scully's ball game is over. 5 earned runs allowed here in the 4th inning. Caleb Allen will come in. A pitching change for Worcester here in the 4th. Stick with us. Norwich still batting, and they lead 5-0 in the top of the 4th.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. A big inning for Norwich here in the 4th. Has ended the night for Evan Scully. He allows 5 earned runs over 3 1/3 innings worked on 7 hits. Norwich has knocked them out here in the 4th inning on 4 straight hits. They will turn it over to the All-Star Caleb Allen out of Ashburnham, Massachusetts. Reiser headed to Bentley. An all-star this summer for Luke Beckstein has pitched to a 1.67 ERA. Over 32 1/3 innings worked. Ward had some trouble with it. It misses. Ball 1. Connor Scanlon, the batter at the plate. One 1-0 on the Norwich third baseman. The pitch from Allen. That's in the zone. The count is even. 28 punch-outs for Allen. 13 walks issued. Opponents hit 208 against him in the regular season. He works from the stretch. The right-hander from the third base side. The fastball grooved into the outside corner. Strike 2. Allen faced Norwich 4 times in the regular season. And waving and missing at the breaker is Scanlon. He struck out. 2 down in the inning. Top of the order, it's Chase Taylor. Allen in 10 1/3 innings against Norwich. He held the Sea Unicorns offense to 2 earned runs, 1.78 the ERA. He really could mow you down. The pitch, that's in there. It's on the outside corner. Strike 1, a knee-high strike to Chase Taylor. He's walked. He's also flied to center. Taylor, 5'9", 150 pounds. Out of Concord, California. Thought about it. He didn't go around. Allen, his last outing against Norwich at Dodd Stadium, picked up the win over 3 2/3 innings worked. Allowed just 1 hit. Struck out a batter. He was lights out August 2nd. The regular season, Allen was 3-1. 13 games for him. 2-1 delivery. Allen misses inside. Boyd couldn't find it. Harchie will stay planted at first base. This is the 9th batter to the plate in the inning for Norwich. Boone will have some run support when he takes the mound in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch, that's in the zone, and there's strike 2. The count is full. On 3-2, this is lifted foul. It's on the third base side. Pappas looks after it. It's into the bleachers. Allen attended Oakmont Regional High School. The number 46 ranked pitcher in the state of Massachusetts, 87th ranked prospect. In this year's recruiting class, he's headed to Bentley in the fall. Trying to take care of Norwich here in the fourth inning. In a relief spot for Evan Scully. On 3-2, the auto start for Harchie. He can walk into second. It's a 2-out walk to the leadoff man, Chase Taylor. Norwich has a couple men on with 2 outs. Norwich now officially batting around here in the fourth inning. Here's Gavin O'Brien. Obi singled into right field. That's what really started the Jets for the Norwich offense. And then it was Ducatelli who followed him with the base hit. Obi trying to keep the big inning alive. Harchie at second. And it's Chase Taylor at first. Obi launches it back to the screen. Strike one. Obi out of Salisbury, Connecticut. UMass Amherst product. Batting in the number 2 spot. That just missed. Marginal pitch. Borderline Cal. Obi gets it. 6'4", 200 pounds. Obi had hits in 7 of his last 8 games to cap off the regular season. 289 the average for him. And that's in there. It just caught the outer edge. Allen in the driver's seat. A ball and 2 strikes on the big man, Gavin O'Brien. Obi in right field for Norwich here in game 1 of the postseason. Had the last 3 days off. After the Sea Unicorns punched a ticket into the postseason, Obi flies it in the air. He pops it up behind the plate. It is in the bleachers. Norwich overall against Worcester was 5-7 in the regular season. And that might be the team Worcester had maybe their toughest problems with. They just steamed through everybody. 45 wins for Worcester in the regular season. Program record, the 1-2. This is lifted in the air. This is going to be playable. In center field, Caleb Woodward underneath it. The inning is over, but not before Norwich sends 10 to the plate, and they strike for 5. 5-0 Norwich, headed to the bottom of the fourth on the Futures League Baseball Network, and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
We're into the bottom of the fourth inning. Some run support now for Matt Wooten. The Sea Unicorns strike for 5 in the top of the inning. Norwich sent 10 batters to the plate, and they got the job done. This is what you were looking for. If you were a Sea Unicorn here today, get the big lead for Matt Wooten. You know that he hasn't needed much run support all summer. Certainly take it. Game 1 of the postseason here in Worcester. fans, this week's Craftsmanship Tip of the Week is presented by Artisan Building and Remodeling. They're your trusted local experts in home improvement. If you're thinking about a new roof, consider Solar Shingles. They offer the same protection as a traditional roof while also generating clean, renewable energy. It's a smart and sustainable upgrade built to last. And Wooten ready to work on the first delivery. This is smoked through the left side of the infield, a leadoff base hit. Aboard is Nick Pappas, and Worcester trying to punch right back here against Wooten in the bottom of the fourth. So Pappas has seen Wooten well. A couple of base hits into left field. A man on, here's Casey Wensley. Just missed a 2-run home run his first time up. And Pappas was later thrown out on the sequence. Wooten checks in on the base runner. And Pappas slides back in there safely. It's Wensley the batter, the pitch. This is on the ground, bounced to short. Walsh to a Nolan for one. The relay to first is not in time. Norwich gets the lead man out. That's Pappas, 6-4 on the fielder's choice ground out. Forward and out for Wooten here in the fourth inning. Here's the first baseman, Jackson Marshall. Jackson Marshall, a transfer headed to UConn. The penman cuts and misses at strike one. At Southern New Hampshire, Marshall was named to the Northeast 10 all-rookie team. He was the Rookie of the Year. D2 CCA East All-Region second team honoree. The pitch home, Marshall with the hearty cut. He misses for strike two. Marshall struck out his first time. Wooten in the driver's seat, 0-2. Can't lose focus here. Marshall can certainly punish the baseball. In his rookie season at the collegiate level, he drove in 56 runs. Thanks to 15 home runs, he swatted 11 doubles, 1 triple. Plenty of pop in his bat. He is jammed inside a foul ball. Wooten was ready to fire to first. Marshall just got a piece of it. Aboard at first is Wensley. He hit into a fielder's choice ground out. Wensley, the base runner, swipes 15 bags in the regular season. 0-2 on Jackson Marshall. Righty on righty matchup. The pitch. That is framed on the outside corner. It just missed. Marshall gets to live to see another day. Ball and 2 strikes. Wooten trying to take care of the cleanup hitter, Marshall. He's way outside. Harchie just reaches around to keep that from going to the backstop. Even count. It's 2-2. Even count. It's Wensley, the base runner at first. The pitch. A swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second time today, Marshall has punched out. 2 down for Wooten in the fourth. Here's Jalem Sepulveda. This is a big out to get for Norwich. Worcester has a man on. That's Wensley. Reached on the fielder's choice. Sepulveda aggressive on the first pitch. Fouls it off. Sepulveda grounded out to first, his first time to the plate. Sepulveda out of Western Oklahoma, junior college. He's taking the count as even. Sepulveda out of the Bronx, New York. Even count, it's 1-1. Sepulveda 6'4", 220. They check in again on Wensley, the base runner. Wooten working from the stretch. Sepulveda thought about it. He held up. It's 2-1 on Sepulveda. Trying to keep the inning alive. It's a bouncing ball to third. Scanlon has the high hop across the diamond. The inning is over. So Matt Wooten works around the leadoff base hit. 5-0 Norwich headed to the fifth on the Futures League Baseball Network. And watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me. Now I got them like, wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
We head to the top of the fifth inning. Caleb Allen back out to work in relief. It's the middle of the order. Antonio Ducatelli will start it out for Norwich offensively. Unicorns with a big fourth inning. That's how they've taken the lead. 5 runs in the fourth on 6 hits, 10 batters to the plate. Ducatelli so far today has a couple of hits, both base hits into center field. It's 1-0 on the Norwich left fielder. Good spot there for Allen. He sits on the outside corner. He evens the count. Ducatelli in the regular season finished .333. 3 doubles, a triple. Now he hits this one well out to right center field. Moving out after it is Callie. Diving is the center fielder Woodward. He can't get to it. Ducatelli racing around second. He's looking to get to third for a leadoff triple. He'll slide in there safely. A nice effort over there at third base by Sepulveda to cut the ball off from rolling to the Worcester dugout. Antonio Ducatelli was eyeing 3 the whole way. Woodward sold out for it. He covers lots of ground out there in center field. It got beyond the right fielder. Callie and Norwich looking to strike some danger in the fifth. Second triple this summer for Duke. He's the runner at third. Norwich looking for more. In the fifth inning, the infield defense is drawn in for Worcester. It's the first baseman, Chase Chaplin. Outside, Allen misses ball 1. How quickly things can really swerve on you. Leadoff triple really changes the dynamic of an inning. That forces Worcester to play in. 1-0. This is rocked out to left field. This will hang up out there. Pappas makes the catch. Ducatelli tagging from third. He will score. Sepulveda cuts off the throw. 6-0 Norwich in the fifth. So now the base is wiped empty. Chase Chaplin gets the job done. Here's the designated hitter, Bryce Detweiler. Here's the pitch. This is roped out to left field. This is going to get down. It's going to roll out towards the wall. Cut off out there by Pappas. Nice job by him to cut that down in the left center field alley. That holds Detweiler at first. Second hit of the inning for Norwich against Allen. They're starting to square him up here. Allen really owned Norwich in the regular season. He allowed just 2 earned runs against the Sea Unicorns. They were both in the same outing. The pitch home. This is popped up. Walsh on the first delivery. Skies it in the air. It's the right fielder, Evan Kelly. He makes the running grab on it. 2 down. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Nolan. Aboard at first is Detweiler. He singled the left. C.J. had an RBI base hit past the glove of Sepulveda last inning. He's also been a strikeout victim today. Allen's first pitch home. This is on the ground. It's bounced to short. DiGiorgio across the diamond. The inning is over. So just the 1 run in the inning for Norwich. Antonio Ducatelli started it out with the leadoff triple. And Chase Chaplin picks him up. Sacrifice fly. 6-0 Norwich. We head to the bottom of the 5th on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. 6-0 Norwich. 5 in the 4th, 1 more in the top of the 5th inning. Matt Wooten back out there for Norwich with plenty of run support. Fans, big family fun with life-size dinosaurs. Amazing adventures await at the Dinosaur Place. It's the largest dinosaur park in New England, located on Route 85 in Montville, Connecticut. Right on the way to the shore, come face-to-face with roaring replicas, explore the trails, and make unforgettable memories. Visit thedinosaurplace.com to plan your trip today. A lot of fun in Montville, Connecticut. Life-size dinosaurs sprawled out over 65 acres of land. If you haven't been there, you got to get out there this summer. Get out to the splash pad as well. It'll cool you down. You can watch the Dino Band. They got some singing dinosaurs. That's a new addition over there at the Dinosaur Place. Leadoff man up in the inning is Cam Papetti. First delivery home, bounces it foul. It's into the Worcester dugout, third base side. So far tonight for Matt Wooten, 4 innings worked. He's allowed just the 3 hits. Cam Papetti, a dangerous bat. He's brushed back high and tight. Wooten misses with the fastball. When you get the big lead, it can be easy to lose focus. Wooten's delivery, nasty slider, swung over top of for strike 2. And Papetti saw Norwich a couple of times in the regular season. Finished 3-for-7. 4 runs driven in. Even count. The pitch. This is lifted in the air out to medium center field. It's falling in a hurry. It's a base hit. Cam Papetti starts it out. A leadoff single up the middle. And Worcester has the man on. A 2-strike count for Wooten. Man on. Here's the shortstop, Henry DiGiorgio. DiGiorgio out of Northeastern. in the lefty box. Ready on lefty matchup, the first pitch home. Framed by Harchie. It's ruled outside, ball one. The spring at Northeastern, DiGiorgio was a 200 hitter. 3 for 15. He skies it in the air to right field. Moving in, camping underneath it, making the catches. O'Brien, one down. A man on, a man down. Here's the catcher, Kurt Boyd. Kurt Boyd out of Franklin Pierce, Braintree, Massachusetts native. Attended Catholic Memorial High School. He's in the righty box with an open stance. Second summer form in the Futures League, the first in Worcester. Was on the Futures League Road Warriors under the direction of Brendan Morrissey last summer. So 0-1 on the Worcester backstop. Now he lines this in the air to center field. This will hang up. Plenty of room out there for Chase Taylor to make the catch. 2 down. Fans, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. New name with the same great people is coming soon. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, a division of Ascend Bank. 2 outs. Wooten trying to work it through the 5th inning. That's a heater on the inside corner. Strike one. It's Evan Callie, the batter at the plate. Callie out of Keene State. The pitch. He cuts at it off the end of the bat. A roller to short. Walsh will go the short way. He'll take it to the second base bag himself. The inning is over. 5 scoreless innings for Matt Wooten here this afternoon. And the Sea Unicorns have a 6-0 lead headed to the 6th on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today. Caleb Allen back out to work his second full inning of relief. He allowed an earned run in the 5th. Harchie with an awkward swing for strike one. Harchie so far today for Norwich has a RBI single, and he's also struck out. Allen misses way outside. That'll work the count even. Archie, a Michigan native, grew up playing hockey as well. His father, Todd, played professional hockey. Bounces this on the ground. Casey Wensley to first. Archie retired, 1 down in the Norwich 6th inning. Fans, playoff tickets are on sale right now for Game 2 of the postseason. Get your tickets now at GhostUnicorns.com, or you can scan the QR code now on the screen. Tickets are available $5 playoff tickets. We want to see you at Dodd Stadium tomorrow night, 6:30 first pitch for Game 2 between Norwich and Worcester. Here's the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. 0 for 2 so far. He's flied to center. He struck out. Fastball misses inside, 2-0 on the Norwich third baseman, Connor Scanlon. Scanlon flies this in the air to right field. Moving back is Callie. This will stay in the yard. Plenty of room out there. 2 up, 2 down. Bottom of the order taken care of by Allen here in the top of the 6th. Top of the order, it's Chase Taylor to start it out for Norwich. Caleb Allen, a big part of the Worcester bullpen. Oakmont Regional High School native. Will be headed to Bentley in the follow. Join his teammate Nick Pappas there. As they count even with Chase Taylor, he's walked a couple times. He's also flied to center field. This is lined back up the middle, a base hit. Chase Taylor continues to hit well this summer for Norwich at the top of the order. The inning will continue for Gavin O'Brien. Obi will come to the plate. Bentley this past season, a real nice year for the Falcons, 33-15. In the conference, they were 19-6. That's where Caleb Allen will begin his collegiate journey. Right now, trying to work through the top of the 6th inning. Dangerous bats waiting for him. O'Brien looks at strike 1. Obi's single to right. He also flied out to center field. He hit twice in the 4th inning. Norwich batting around that inning. He's also popped out to first. Chase Taylor has great speed. He's the base runner at first base. Taylor at Los Medanos was an elite base stealer. Finished 10th among California Community College athletes. Swing and a miss there on the big curve. Strike 2 on Obi. 34 stolen bases. That was 10th best. He's the man on. O'Brien trying to pick him up. Allen fooled Obi with a half-hearted swing. 1-2 on the Norwich right fielder. The pitch home. That's way outside. The count is even, trying to expand the zone of Gavin O'Brien. Obi attended Salisbury Prep School before making his way to UMass. That just missed outside. Obi teammates at UMass with Anthony Tirado. We're hoping to get him back in a couple of days. Right now, battling back from an upper body injury, reaching out. It's a fair ball to third. Sepulveda waiting back on it. Long throw across the diamond. Takes care of O'Brien. The inning is over. 6-0 Norwich. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The Point of Sale Team Store has you covered all season long. Matt Wooten back out to work the 6th inning for Norwich. He has a 6-0 lead to work with. It's the top of the Bravehearts lineup, started by Caleb Woodward. Dangerous bats waiting for Matt Wooten here in the 6th inning. 3rd time through for Matt Wooten. He's worked 7 innings 3 times this summer for Norwich. He leads the Futures League in innings pitched. Tied for the Futures League lead and wins with 5. An all-star for good reason. Woodward showed Bonte, pulls it back. Ball 1. Woodward is grounded out to second base in both of his plate appearances. Woodward saws away. Strike 1, that'll even the count. Woodward this past season at Trinity College in Texas at .319 with 19 extra base hits, 10 doubles, 4 triples, 5 homers. He slugged .500. 2-1. This is cranked back up the middle, a leadoff single. Caleb Woodward aboard, and so is his speed. 25 stolen bases this summer for Woodward. Dangerous man on. This is what could really start the Worcester offense. It really has run through Caleb Woodward this summer. Man on. Here's the left fielder, Nick Pappas. He's seen Wooten well today. He singled into left field twice already. Double play in order, but this is a tough combo to try and double up. Pitch home. This is lifted in the air. Playable, shallow left field. The shortstop, Walsh, moving back. He makes the grab, 1 down. So retired on the first pitch is Nick Pappas. Here's the Bryant product, Casey Wensley. Another dangerous bat in the lineup. Wensley, transfer from Wheaton to Bryant. Open stance, Wooten checks in on Woodward. He's back in there safely. At Wheaton, Wensley was a career .369 hitter. Strike 1 on the transfer headed to Bryant. This season it was .395 average for Wensley at Wheaton. The pitch home, way outside. The count is even. 13 doubles, 6 home runs, 34 runs driven in. As a freshman, Wensley was a .336 hitter. He's brought all of that and more to Worcester this summer. Even count, it's 1-1. Righty on lefty battle, the pitch home. This is sawed off, foul. Third base side, Scanlon moving over. He gives it a look. He reaches towards the bleachers. He cannot hang on to it. Scanlon is fearless as they come at third base. He has gone headfirst into the Dodd Stadium bleachers twice already this summer. Once was successful. The other was quite scary. It's a high side wall over there in Worcester. Not a lot of foul territory here compared to Norwich. There's lots of foul ground. It's 1-2. They check in on Woodward. A close play. He's safe. Woodward, an all-star this summer for Luke Beckstein. He stole 2 bags at Polar Park just for fun. 1-2 on Wensley. The pitch home. Wensley started to go. He certainly held up. He did, says the third base umpire, Joseph Hilton. That'll even the count. It's 2-2. Still great speed. It's Woodward. He hasn't tried to go yet. He still won't. Bouncer headed back to the mound. Wooten pops off to field it. He fires to first. That'll get the job done. Woodward into scoring position. Wensley retired, 2 outs. Fans looking to go to the dentist. Well, Griswold Dental Their goal is to create a trusting relationship with patients where their comfort and health is our first priority. Start your journey to better health today at griswolddental.net. It's Jackson Marshall at the plate. With 2 outs, he rockets this over the head of Walsh. It's into left field. Coming around and scoring is Woodward. The Bravehearts on the board for the first time here today. Jackson Marshall gets the job done. RBI base hit into left field. 6-1, Norwich leads. That was a pitch, middle in on Jackson Marshall in his hot zone. He lifts it over the head of Walsh, who tried to elevate to get to it. And the Norwich lead reduced to 5. 2 outs. It's Sepulveda at the plate. Jalem so far today is grounded out to first. He's also grounded out to third. That's a big swing for Jackson Marshall. Get himself off the snide. He struck out his first 2 times. Wooten is tough as they come. The ace of the staff for Norwich trying to make it through 6 innings. 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. The slow roller to short. Walsh has it. To first he goes. A smooth defensive play for Charlie Walsh. And the inning is over. The Bravehearts on the board on a Jackson Marshall RBI base hit into left field. To the 7th we go. 6-1 Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network. And listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. The Bravehearts have cut into the Norwich lead. Jackson Marshall, RBI base hit. So Wooten has surrendered 1 run. He's made it through 6 innings. Caleb Allen back out to work. 2 1/3 innings so far. A 2-time state champion at Oakmont Regional High School. A talented arm headed to Bentley in the fall. In the lefty box, Antonio Ducatelli. Been a big bat for Norwich. He tripled last time. He rolls it over on the ground. Wensley has it. To first he goes. 1 down. Leadoff man retired. A big out. First time today Ducatelli has been retired. He was 3 for 3 with a triple and 2 singles. Here's the first baseman, Chase Chaplin. See if Norwich will stick with Wooten when they get to the bottom of the 7th inning, when it's stretch time here in the heart of the Commonwealth. Game 1 so crucial in this postseason matchup, especially in the Futures League. It's a best-of-3 series, which would love to bring some momentum with them home tomorrow, but lots to finish up here today in Worcester. 0-2 to Chaplin. That's outside. It misses. Ball 1. It's a Worcester team you just can never count out. They led the Futures League in runs scored, and they had a flair for the drama. Plenty of late comebacks throughout the season. The 1-2. That's just outside, maybe a bit low. Count is even. It's 2-2. Chaplin today is lined out. It turned into a double play to the pitcher. He's also hit into a fielder's choice ground out and a sac fly for himself to left field. Chaplin looks outside. The count is full. 3-2 on the Yale Bulldog, Chase Chaplin. Chaplin was in the Appalachian League last summer in West Virginia. First summer in the Futures League. 3-2. He thought about it. He held up. And Norwich has a one-out base runner. Chaplin in the Appy League last summer with the Tri-State Coal Cats. Hit .275 over there in West Virginia. Now this is hammered deep out to left field. You can forget about it. Bryce Detweiler clears the deck for the second time this summer. Both in the heart of the Commonwealth. He just leans into one. A 2-run rocket over the left field wall. And Norwich has an 8-1 lead in the 7th. No doubt about it. Bryce Detweiler shows off his power here in Worcester. Just clobbered it. And that is why he was the home run derby participant for Norwich this summer. Nick Pappas looked up and he realized immediately that was gone. Out towards the highway. Sun setting here in Worcester. A beautiful night for baseball. It's been a good one for Norwich. They got it going in the 4th. 5 runs in the 4th inning. Fastball's upstairs. The count is even. Allen allowed just 2 earned runs against Norwich in the regular season through 10 1/3 innings. Norwich has gotten to him for a pair here in the 7th inning. He's allowed 3 earned runs overall this outing. One of the best arms in the bullpen for Luke Beckstein. Still just 1 out in the inning. The 1-2 to Walsh. That was in there. He knew it immediately. Allen sends him packing. A looking strikeout of Walsh. 2 down. For Allen, this is the most earned runs he's allowed all summer in the Futures League in an outing. Allowed 2 earned runs twice. It was against Norwich and Vermont. Here's C.J. Nolan. He stares at the high strike on the outside corner. C.J. today has struck out. RBI base hit into left field. He's also grounded out to short. 0-1. Good spot, but Boyd wasn't able to handle it. Allen has been a long reliever for Worcester this summer. He's worked 2 innings or more in 7 appearances. A big cut from CJ. He misses first strike 2. The bigger lead. Maybe that helps the case for Matt Wooten trying to go into the 7th inning, but Norwich, if they want to keep Wooten available at any point in the postseason, they have to be careful with his pitch count continuing to climb. It's 1-2 now on CJ. He knocks it foul on the third base side. Turning point in the ball game was the top of the 4th inning. That was the knockout punch for Evan Scully, who had yet to allow an earned run all summer. Norwich got to him with 6 hits in the inning. Breaking ball drops below the zone. The count is even. CJ out of Coventry, Connecticut. The 2-2. He lines this into left field, a base hit. Second hit of the ball game for CJ. Dumps this into left field with a couple outs. And the 7th inning will continue for the catcher, Clay Harchie. Norwich trying to keep the offense rolling here in the 7th. Couple more in on the Bryce Detweiler 2-run home run. CJ on the move. The breaking ball in the zone for a strike. The throw from Boyd is offline. It's on the first base side of the second base bag. Nice work by DiGiorgio to get to it, or that could have gone spilling into right field. CJ would have been off to third. Big lead for CJ. He's in scoring position now for Harchie. Norwich trying to make some two-out noise. Another curveball is just outside. The count is even. Harchie 1 for 3. He struck out, grounded out in the RBI single to left field. Even count. Allen and Boyd trying to get on the same page. Pivotal game for Norwich. The pitch. Bounding ball to second. Wensley charging in. Tosses to first. The inning is over. But not before Bryce Detweiler gets a hold of his second this summer. A 2-run home run. It's 8-1 Norwich. Stretch time here in Worcester.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, no make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me. Now I got them like, wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Glad you're with us. All Norwich right now. 8-1 the Sea Unicorns lead in Worcester. Game 1 of the postseason. Matt Wooten with plenty of run support trying to make it 7 innings for the 4th time this summer. Leadoff man up in the inning. Is the designated hitter Cam Papetti. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Worcester here in the 7th. First pitch to the plate. Checking the swing there is Papetti. He certainly held up. Ball 1. Papetti has single to center. He's also fly to right. Norwich has a right-hander loosening in the bullpen right field side. That's in the zone. It's on the outside corner. The count is even. Vermont and New Britain also battling today. All Vermont at Centennial Field. They lead 7-0 in the top of the 7th. Another heater on the outside corner. Strike 2. Wooten in the driver's seat. A ball and 2 strikes on the DH, Cam Papetti. Papetti flies this in the air. Moving over in left field, making the grab on it is Ducatelli. 1 down. Those first outs so crucial to get. Boone has one. Matt was a part of the 2023 championship Norwich Sea Unicorns group. Big part of that team. Wooten has been the ace of the staff for Norwich. He's been with the group since day one. An all-star, did not pitch at Polar Park. He was unavailable. He pitched a 7-inning complete game shutout at New Britain Stadium 2 days before. Looking to go 7 innings in game 1 of the postseason. It's the shortstop, DiGiorgio. Even count, 1-1. Wooten from the full windup, the right-hander. This is punched into left field, a 1-out single. DiGiorgio has his first hit of the ball game. and the 7th for Worcester here today. A man on. Here's the catcher, Kurt Boyd. Boyd so far today has grounded out to short. He's also fly to center. Now the first delivery, a foul off there for strike one. Fans, substance use disorder does not discriminate who it affects, and it affects more than just the individual. The effects of substance use impact our whole society. Learn more at griswoldpride.org. Wooten checks in on the base runner. That's DiGiorgio. One out, a man on. The pitch outside. The count is even. The fastball missed. Boyd trying to stay out of a double play ball. Norwich has yet to turn one. They have one in order. They check in on the base runner. Another close play there at first base. Wooten has a deceptive pickoff move. It's a really good one over there. Wooten's put up some real big numbers at Eastern Connecticut State. This is flipped into right field. That'll get down a base hit. So back-to-back base hits with the man out. 2 on. Here's the right fielder, Evan Callie. See if this will bring out the manager, Kyle Dombrowski. It will. Slow walk out. He has not signaled to the bullpen. He now does, and that's the end of the road for Matt Wooten. He goes 6 1/3 here in game one, and he gave Norwich everything he had. A couple men on are his responsibility. 8-1 the lead for Norwich. Worcester still batting. They're threatening in the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher will meet him when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. The noise is loud. But talk, that's never won a game. A swing and a miss, he struck him out. But staying on top, that's the true battle. The roster's changed, but the heart beats the same. The mission is still alive. This is lifted out to left field. You can't forget about it. This is well struck. It is hit deep out to left field. Good throw home. It's cut off. It's a tie game. A shot at number 3. 2-2. This is thrown to left field. It's going to win the ball game. On behalf of everyone with the Norwich Sea Unicorns, SNSN Sports, I'm Adam Plager saying so long and good night. Norwich has made a call to the bullpen for the right-hander out of Amherst College, Matt Tabbitt. Tabbitt joined Norwich late in the year, and he really impressed for the Sea Unicorns. Did not win a spot in the Norwich rotation in the bullpen, but he was really good. He's already seen Worcester this summer. Tabbitt joined Norwich on July 18th. He went 2 innings against the Bravehearts. 3rd time already this summer against Worcester. His last outing, he suffered the loss. Allowed 3 earned runs over 4 innings. 3 hits. He struck out 5. Norwich, in his starts this summer, were 2-2. He last pitched August 8th. He went 2 scoreless innings. Did not allow any hits against the Bees. Finished with a .375 ERA. In the regular season, over 12 innings. He struck out 6, he walked 4. He'll be greeted by the right fielder, Evan Callie. So it's Evan Callie out of Keene State. At Keene this past season, Callie finished with a .338 batting average, career high form with the Owls. A lifetime .296 hitter at the collegiate level. 2 on, 1 out. Tabbitt trying to work through some traffic. First delivery home, lifted in the air to left field. Scrambling back out there, Ducatelli. He makes the grab. 1 down. Check that. 2 down. And Tabbitt has a man retired here in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order, here's Caleb Woodward. Strikeouts were hard to discover for for Tabbitt this summer, but he really found his strikeout pitch in the outing at home against the Bravehearts. 5 punch-outs for him in that outing, despite surrendering the 3 earned runs. Tough task. Woodward drops down a bunt. It's a foul ball. Woodward in the regular season finished with 46 hits. Just an on-base machine. 0-1. Inside, it almost hit him. Woodward with an on-base percentage nearly 400, 393. Even count, it's 1-1. Woodward singled to centers last time up. He's also grounded out to second twice. 1-1. He's swinging away. He pops it up into medium left field. Ducatelli moving in. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Tabbitt comes in, and he slams the door shut with a couple base runners on. He retires a couple men in order. We're headed to the 8th in Worcester. 8-1 Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network, and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. We head to the top of the 8th inning. Nice work by Matt Tabbitt in the bottom of the 7th to help Matt Wooten work through it. Fans, Cal's appliance. Cal doesn't sell appliances. He fixes them. With years of experience and a reputation for honest, reliable work, Cal's Appliance offers residential appliance repair across all of Eastern Connecticut. Whether it's your fridge, washer, or stove that's acting up, Cal gets the job done right. Call Cal's Appliance and get your household back on track. No sales pitch, just service. Norwich in control comfortably. It's 8-1. We're into the top of the 8th inning. 9-1 and 2 due up. Caleb Allen continuing to work in relief. He's been in the ball game since the top of the 4th inning with 1 out. Here's Connor Scanlon. Scanlon so far today is fly to center, fly to right. Also a strikeout victim. Have to wonder where Norwich is going to go when we get to the bottom of the 8th inning. If Matt Tabbitt will get the chance to continue to work, or they want to pass the rock off to another arm in the bullpen. 0-1 to Scanlon. Up and away, the count is even. A ball and a strike. Norwich tomorrow will send Frank Spirito to the mound, the Yukon Husky. Try and keep the good times rolling for Norwich. So Frank Spirito only pitched 1 inning this week, and that was so he would be available and fully rested for Worcester. The pitch, bouncer. This is a fair ball, tailing away from Allen. He flips to first. It's in time. 1 down. A spinner off the bat of Connor Scanlon stayed fair. And popping off the mound was Caleb Allen to take care of the first out in the Norwich 8th inning. Top of the order, it's Chase Taylor. Taylor on the first delivery hits a mile high in the sky for Jackson Marshall. Routine pop out on the first pitch, 2 down. Relatively easy work for Allen in the Norwich top of the 8th inning. Here's the right fielder, Gavin O'Brien. Norwich 8 runs on 11 hits. Worcester 1 run on 8 hits. Sea Unicorns open the floodgates today in the 4th inning against Evan Scully, who was really on cruise control to that point. Norwich didn't have anything going against them, just 1 hit through the first 3 innings. Scully had 3 strikeouts, but all of a sudden, back-to-back hits open the doors. It's 0-2 on Obi. O'Brien today has popped out to first. He's grounded out to third. Fly out to center and a base hit to right field. On 0-2, this is lifted in the air. Out to left center field. Moving back, Pappas. He has a beat on it. He hauls it in. The inning is over. Norwich retired in order in the 8th. It's 8-1 Norwich. Headed to the home half when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today. The sinker baller, Matt Tabbitt, back to work for Norwich. We're into the bottom of the 8th inning, 8-1 for the Sea Unicorns. Leadoff man up in the inning is the left fielder, Nick Pappas. Pappas has singled twice, a couple base hits into left field. He's also popped out to short. And Tabbitt trying to keep the ball game where it is in the 8th inning. Allen retired. Norwich in order in the top of the inning. Out number 1 so important. No matter what the size of the lead is, Worcester offense a dangerous one. Cal Dombrowski right now chatting with the home plate umpire, Curtis Dugar. It looks like there's going to be a defensive change being made potentially for Norwich. Chase Chaplin, the first baseman, has come into the Sea Unicorns dugout. Norwich is making defensive changes right now as we speak. So Chaplin has come out of the game. Well, at least for now, he's in the Norwich dugout. Fans, Jewett City Savings Bank is your hometown bank for over 125 years. Start a new account at jcsbank.com or come into one of our convenient offices and find out why we are your community bank. Once again, Jewett City Savings Bank, your hometown bank for over 125 years. So Chase Chaplin is moving to right field, and Gabriel Rivera will enter the ball game. So Gabriel Rivera will get a chance to play. Norwich holding on to an 8-1 lead. So Gavin O'Brien moves from right field to left field. One 0. That is just below the zone, 2-0. So Gabriel Rivera is now at first base. He comes into the ball game for Chase Chaplin. Gavin O'Brien moves from right field to left field. And now Chase Chaplin moves from first base to right field. It's 2-1. Nick Pappas already 2 for 3 in the ball game. From the full windup, Tabbitt's delivery home. That just missed for ball 3. Well, this is not the part of the order you want to mess around with. Casey Wensley waits on deck. It's a hitter's count, the 3-1 from Tabbitt. Up and in, a 5-pitch walk. Walks were an issue for Tabbitt at Amherst this past season. In fact, Tabbitt issued more walks than he had strikeouts at Amherst. As a sophomore, he issued, he had 8 walks to the 11 strikeouts. First pitch home, Wensley shoots it back foul, strike 1. As a sophomore, Tabbitt pitched to a 4.40 ERA, 3-4 the record. Made 5 starts, 28 2/3 innings worked. Made some improvements from his rookie season. Ahead of Wensley, 0-1. Popped back foul for strike 2. As a rookie, Tabbitt went 3-1, 5.34 ERA, 30 1/3 innings worked. Opponents at 3.59 against him this season, 2.55. Certainly far better. 0-2 on Wensley. The pitch. This is lifted into center field. It's falling in a hurry. It'll get down, a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Early traffic against Tabbitt in the 8th. Leadoff walks have been detrimental to Norwich all summer. And Tabbitt issued a leadoff walk on just 5 pitches to Pappas. This has started the engine for the Worcester offense. It's Jackson Marshall's turn. Norwich does not have anybody loosening in their bullpen. It's a 7-run lead, but you just don't feel safe with the Worcester offense, especially with no outs. Now they're sending a man to the bullpen. That's 1-0 on Marshall. Jackson so far today struck out twice. He had an RBI hit. That was how the Bravehearts got on the board. The pitch on the ground to third. It leaks past Scanlon. It's into left field. Pappas will come around to score. It's an error on Connor Scanlon. 8-2. So it's Marshall who drives in the second run of the ball game. It was scorched to Scanlon. We'll see if they ruled as a hit or an error. They'll give Jackson Marshall a base hit, 2 RBIs for the Hooksett New Hampshire native. 2 on, nobody out. It's 8-2. Here comes Zach Itcher. Well, this is what we talked about. You cannot issue the leadoff walks. You don't think about it in the moment. But this is what has started the motor for Worcester. It's 8-2, but 2 on with nobody out. Norwich has some movement starting in the bullpen down the right field side. Fans, Strain Family Motors. It's not a car. It's not a motorcycle. It's a slingshot. Rent one from Strain Family Motors in Lisbon. Get that wind in your hair sensation when you rent a slingshot from Strain Family Motors. SFMslingshots.com. Batter at the plate is Jalem Sepulveda. Matt Wooten gave Norwich 6 1/3. Wooten recorded the final 2 outs in the 7th inning. He's yet to record any outs in the 8th. 2 on, a run in, It's 8-2. Sepulveda the batter. Shalem is 0 for 3. The pitch. Cuts and misses for strike one. Zach Gitcher just trying to slow the heartbeat of Tabit with some traffic on. Out one, so important. It's been elusive so far. A bouncer back to the mound. This will get the job done. A couple move over. Matt Tabit flips to the new first baseman, Gabriel Rivera, one down. So Tabit took the sure out, going to first. Runners at second and third, one out. Here's the designated hitter, Cam Papetti. Boy, one big swing could really turn this game around. And Cam Papetti has already homered twice this summer against Norwich. The pitch. Fastball's outside, 1-0. Aboard at second is Jackson Marshall. The lead runner at third is Casey Wensley. The 1-0. That just missed outside, 2-0. Borderline pitches. And I can almost assure you Papetti's not going to help out Tabit until he throws a strike. 2-0. The pitch home. That's up and in, 3-0. So Tabit now in danger of walking the bases loaded. Control has been a problem at times for Tabit throughout his collegiate journey. 3-0. That misses, 4 straight out of the zone. A leadoff walk started this inning for Worcester, and now the second walk of the inning has loaded them up. Here's the shortstop, Henry DiGiorgio. Henry so far today is grounded out to short. He's fly to right. He's also singled to left field. Righty on lefty battle here with DiGiorgio at the plate. Tabit just looking to record the second out. He'll trade an out for a run, force out anywhere. Norwich at standard depth defensively. Already a run in. It was a Jackson Marshall base hit into left field. It just ate up the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. 2 walks, a couple of hits in the inning. The table is set. The pitch on the ground, a bouncer to first. Rivera has it. He was stumbling. He regains his balance to step on the first base bag. A run scores. It's 8-3, but Tabit has landed his second out in the 8th inning. Here's the 7th man to bat in the inning. It's the catcher, Kurt Boyd. Tabit just trying to play damage control here in the 8th inning. When Norwich bats in the 9th inning, it'll be 3, 4, and 5. Ducatelli will start it out. The pitch home. Fouled away by Kurt Boyd. Kurt so far today has grounded out to short. He's fly to center. Also a base hit into right field. Marshall's the lead runner. He's at third. Board at second is Papetti. He walked. 0-1. Down in the dirt. Harchie blocks it. This inning started on a leadoff walk issued to Nick Pappas. Then back-to-back base hits brought home a run. Then a fielder's choice ground out to first. It's brought home the second run of the inning. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Norwich has a reliever up in the bullpen. It's a right-hander. Should this inning continue any further? 2 balls, 1 strike. It's Kurt Boyd in the righty box. Righty on righty matchup. The 2-1 home. Archie dropped it, but it was outside for ball 3. He was set up inside, and Tabit was out of the zone. In danger of, again, walking the bases loaded. The inning were to continue. Evan Cowley would bat. Swing and a miss on a wipeout slider. Tabit, a 4-pitch mix. The sinker, changeup, kick change, and the sweeper. The count is full. It's Kurt Boyd at the plate on 3-2. That misses. It gets behind Archie. Marshall will score. It's 8-4. Tabbitt's had really no feel the strike zone. He's walked 3, now a wild pitch, and the Bravehearts now are back in the ball game. Evan Callie will bat, and Kyle Dombrowski is going to make a call to the bullpen. Matt Tabbitt works an inning and a third out of the Norwich bullpen, and he's allowed 3 runs to score here in the 8th inning. Norwich far from out of the woods right now. Stick with us. Worcester threatening. Norwich trying to get out of it and send the game to the 9th. 8-4. Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base. Show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Norwich has made a call to the bullpen. Runners at the corners. 8-4. Sean Connolly now in the ball game. It's his 18th appearance of the summer, and the regular season was 1-2. 5.47 the ERA. 24 and 2/3 innings worked. He struck out 20, he walked 10. First pitch home. That's just outside, ball 1. Batter at the plate is the right fielder, Evan Callie. It was a real rocky road to start the summer for Connolly. He pitched to a 19.28 ERA over his first 4 2/3 innings of work. He's been a different pitcher over his last 20. He's pitched to a 2.25 ERA in that stretch. Connolly has taken some great strides. A riser added to Stonehill. And right now he's trying to help solve the 8th inning for Norwich. Already a big inning for Worcester. It's 2-1. The righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Connolly out of Hebron, Connecticut. 6'2", 190. Even count. The deuces are wild. Aboard at first is Kurt Boyd. He walked. And the lead runner at third is Papetti. On 2-2, lifted in the air. Medium center field. Chase Taylor gets there, and the inning is over. Worcester strikes for 3, and they have cut the Norwich lead in half. Headed to the ninth, 8-4 Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network, and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Worcester has made a call to the bullpen for the right-hander out of Hudson, Massachusetts, Keegan Antelman. 6'4", 220, rising junior at Bentley. 2-0 record in the regular season in 13 games. 21 and 2/3 innings worked, 2.90 the ERA. He struck out 22. He walked just 6. Opponents hit just 229 against him. So Antelman comes into the ball game in relief of Caleb Allen, who really provided a lot of depth to his outing. Antelman picked up Scully, who went just 3 1/3, and Allen goes 4 2/3. He allowed 3 earned runs on 5 hits. Struck out 2, he walked 2. Now Keegan Antelman's turn. Gabriel Rivera will lead it off for Norwich in the spot of Antonio Ducatelli. Rivera's bat has come roaring back to life. The last couple of weeks, a little resurgence for Gabriel Rivera. Riser headed to Rutgers, 0-1. Antelman down and away. The count is even. Rivera in the regular season. Brooklyn, New York native finished with a 225 average, 1-1. Is outside, 2-1. 19 runs driven in for Rivera. He finished with a 3-game hitting streak. 4 for his last 10. He also pitched an inning and a third of scoreless baseball in Westfield yesterday. He was up to 91-92 on the gun at Bullens Field. Joey Arrace picked up the win, and Bryce Detweiler got the save, a wild one, 8-7 the final. Rivera lifts this in the air, straight away center field. Woodward moving back, still moving back at the wall, looking up. It is off the wall. Rivera still digging. He's trying to get to third. I think he thought the baseball had left the ballpark, and Caleb Woodward with the cannon brought it into DiGiorgio through a strike to third, and Rivera is out. Rivera headed to one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. He just missed a leadoff home run. Woodward stuck with the baseball, and just fired a dart to DiGiorgio, the cutoff man, who continued it to Sepulveda at third. One down. Eight to 6 to 5. How did you score that one? One out here in the inning. Here's Chase Chaplin now. He's the new right fielder. The pitch home. That's in the zone. The count is even. Chaplin still looking for his first hit in the postseason. 1-1 pitch home. That is in the zone. It nails the outside corner, strike two. Chaplin 5'9", 215 in the righty box. Battling with Annelman. Fastball is outside. The count is even. Chaplin has been on a roll for Norwich. Wrapping up the regular season with hits in 6 straight games. On 2-2. He cuts in, misses for strike 3. Annelman has struck out Chaplin and retired 2 in order. Here's the Yukon Husky, Bryce Detweiler. He crushed a 2-run home run. That has provided Norwich with some late insurance. Just hit it over the wall in right center field. Second long ball for him this summer. Detweiler looks upstairs, ball one. Shillington, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Reading, Pennsylvania. That's the home of the Reading Phillies. 1-0. That's in the zone. Good spot for Annelman. Trying to take care of Bryce Detweiler. Norwich has seen Annelman 3 times already this summer. Detweiler shoots away, strike 2 foul. In 2 1/3 innings, Annelman did not allow an earned run against the Norwich offense. 1-2. Bouncing ball, it deflects off the glove of Annelman, collected by Wensley. His throw to first, not in time. Bryce Detweiler legs it out, an infield single. It ricocheted off the glove of Annelman. If it didn't do that, that potentially would have gone up the middle for a base hit, or a chance for DiGiorgio or Wensley up the middle to try and track it down. Instead, a 2-out base runner. Third hit of the ball game for Detweiler. Here's the shortstop, Charlie Walsh. Walsh so far today crushed a RBI double to right field in the 4th. He's fly to right, struck out, and fly to left. 5th time up, he slices it right to the third baseman, Sepulveda. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Norwich trying to steer the ship home on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am am unstoppable. I am unstoppable.
We head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Norwich has made a call to the bullpen from the transfer to Siena College. Gio Conti trying to lock down a win in Worcester and give Norwich a 1-0 series lead. Gio this summer, 2-3 record, 2 saves, 2.77 the ERA. His 16th game of the summer, 21 strikeouts. He's issued 10 walks. Opponents hit .231 against him in the regular season. Different animal. It's the top of the order. Caleb Woodward will start it out against Gio Conti. Norwich trying to steer home the boat in game one. Worcester trying to rally right back. 3 runs in the 8th inning has changed the complexion of the ball game. All charged to Matt Tabbitt. Ball 1 is upstairs. Gio has a plus fastball, 93 to 95 on it, the 1-0. Woodward pops it up. Foul territory. Scanlon looking over. He thought about climbing up the wall. He'll let it bounce into the seats. Strike 1. Woodward today is 1 for 4. Base hit in the 6th inning to center field. Couple ground outs to second. He's also flied to left field. Gio has already faced the Bravehearts a couple of times in the regular season. Allowed 2 earned runs in 3 innings. 1-1. Fastball's upstairs, 2-1. Gio transferring to Siena College from UConn. His 2nd summer in the Futures League. Part of the 2024 championship title run for Norwich. It's 2-1 on the leadoff man, Woodward. Righty to the plate. That is just outside, 3-1. The last thing you want to do is walk Woodward. You can almost imagine he'll be eyeing second base. It's 3-1 on the Worcester center fielder. Archie sets up inside a fastball count. Woodward lifts it in the air. Left field. It's O'Brien. He makes the catch, 1 down. So Gio works his way back in the count for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Fans tune in tomorrow at 6:10 Eastern Time for the SCR Structures and Sheds pregame show. SCR Structures and Sheds. For over 25 years, we have succeeded by providing our customers with dependable storage solutions and a quality buying experience. SCR-structures.com. So 1 on Nick Pappas. The pitch. That's down below the zone. The count is even. Even count. Harchie sets up inside. Righty on righty battle. This is off the end of the bat, floated into shallow right field. It's going to be Chase Chaplin who makes the grab, not normally a right fielder. Norwich also managed to communicate just well enough to avoid a serious collision. It was C.J. Nolan, Gabriel Rivera, and all Chase Chaplin came running in to make the grab. Worcester down to their final out in game 1. Following the ball game, we'll go around the horn with the Corns. Ryan Camp joins us, episode 5. And it's the Capital Property Group postgame show. Gio's first pitch. Dot on the outside corner, strike one. Gio has lived for the big pressure spots. He didn't really get that opportunity at UConn. He faces Casey Wensley, who rips it through into right field, a base hit. Worcester not quite done yet. They have a 2-out base runner. Stayed up in the zone, and Wensley brought his hands in, and he just rolled it through into right field. Jackson Marshall will take a turn here with 2 outs and a man on. Power on power. Third time this summer these two have met. Gio has gotten the better of Marshall. He has struck him out. He's also flied out. The pitch home. That's down and away. Marshall taking for ball one. Jackson so far today has struck out twice, but his last 2 at-bats have been better. Both RBI hits for himself. On 1-0, he lifts it in the air. This is playable out there. Moving back is Chaplin. Say goodnight to the Bravehearts. Norwich comes into enemy territory, and they take the opener, 8-4. The final score, Marshall retired. Chaplin makes the grab, and Norwich will head back to the Rose City tomorrow with the 1-0 series lead over the Bravehearts. Stick with us. The Capital Property Group postgame show is headed your way next.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Welcome into the Norwich Sea Unicorns Capital Property Group postgame show. A winning Sunday afternoon in Worcester, and Norwich has a 1-0 series lead. The Sea Unicorns got the offense going today in the fourth inning against Worcester starter Evan Scully. In that fourth inning, Norwich contributes 5 runs on 6 hits. 10 batters came to the plate, and that was really the turning point in the ball game. Matt Wooten is tonight's Capital Property Group player of the game. 6 1/3 innings pitched. He picks up the win, allowed 1 earned run on 8 hits. He struck out 2. He didn't walk anybody. Things got interesting, though, in that 8th inning. Worcester striking for 3 runs against Norwich reliever Matt Tabbitt. Worcester got their offense going today in the 8th inning. All their runs coming in that. Started the offense in the 6th inning against Matt Wooten, RBI base hit Jackson Marshall. Marshall finishes with a couple of RBI base hits in the ball game. Matt Wooten picks up the win. Evan Scully suffers the loss. Total time of the ball game, it's 2 hours and 25 minutes. A quick one here today. It's time to go around the horn with the Corns. Episode 5. On this latest edition, we're joined by Sea Unicorns reliever Ryan Camp. Welcome to episode 5 of Around the Horn with the Corns. Joined now by Sea Unicorns reliever Ryan Camp. Camper, first summer for you in the Futures League. How has this experience been for you?
It's been a good experience. Playing Tuesday through Sunday definitely gets tiring, but when you have a good group of guys around you, it makes it fun and makes it enjoyable every day, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
You're heading into your senior year at Roger Williams. You were teammates there with Chuck this past spring. What was it like to play with him there, and then join him right here in Norwich for a summer?
Yeah, it was awesome from recruiting him to play at Roger, having a full season together, and then growing together and coming here to play at a higher level. It's been a really fun experience. Glad we got to do it. Sad that we won't be able to play together again, but got to be happy it happened, not glad that it's over, or sad that it's over.
You've been here for the whole summer, right from day one. Now we're into day 1 of the postseason. What's this journey been like for you with the Sea Unicorns?
It's been long. It's been a long summer, especially with, weather, games, makeups. We've had to, go play 6 games a week sometimes with limited roster. So it's been a good experience, definitely character building, and just made a lot of good connections with all the guys.
For you, maybe some things you've learned about your own game, playing 6 days a week. That's not something that you'll be able to do at Rogers. It feels like almost a minor league baseball schedule, playing 6 games a week, but maybe some takeaways from yourself playing this kind of schedule.
Yeah, it definitely just builds characteristics and, attributes outside baseball as well. Learning time management and how to manage what else you got going outside the field. And then playing here, it is like a minor league environment. You got awesome fields you're playing at. You got good crowds coming out to support, and the program is run very professionally.
Speaking of professional baseball, Dodd Stadium once home to the Eastern League affiliate of the New York Yankees, Norwich Navigators, Connecticut Defenders. Some great players have come through Dodd Stadium. What's it been like for you to call that place home?
It's been awesome. I know so many guys older than me who I've been known personally and, just known from their name of how much success they've had. It's been really awesome getting to follow in their footsteps, play a full season at this historic stadium. I'm really glad I get to say that I did it.
You're a pitcher at the collegiate level. Has it always been being a pitcher? Were there other positions you played growing up?
Way back before high school, getting PO'd, I caught a little bit, played some outfield and first base. But I've been a pitcher for a long time, since high school. Had to put the bat down.
Is there certain pitchers you try and model your game after that you keep close eyes on, that you try and take bits and pieces from?
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of big leaguers, guys, like Tanner Houck, guys who throw three-quarter slots. They kind of have good mechanics to model, and just all the other pitchers around me on the teams here who throw similar. It's good to get input from them. You can learn from everyone whenever.
Zach Gitcher, the pitching coach here for Norwich this summer. Ryan Hyde as well, contributing with the pitching staff. What have you learned from those two guys?
Yeah, fresh players out of college, so it's really good to get their perspective and get some coaching from them. They've brought some good tips and good mental attributes and, cues for us warming up in the bullpen. They've really contributed to the success we've had this year, and really great on and off the field as leaders.
One last one for you. We'll ask you a non-baseball question. Away from the ballpark, favorite hobby, what do you enjoy getting to do?
Favorite hobby? I like playing basketball a lot outside. Don't have a lot of stamina anymore, so get tired pretty quickly, but it's always good to go shoot around with the guys.
Are you dunking?
Not anymore. I don't think I ever really was. Rim grazer. I was a shooter.
All right, there we go. Sea Unicorn fans, that is reliever Ryan Camp on episode 5 of Around the Horn with the Corns. Camper, as always, thanks for the time and best of luck.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Ryan Camp on today's edition of Around the Horn with the Corns. We bring you back into the Capital Property Group postgame show. Norwich winners on a Sunday afternoon. They have a 1-0 series lead headed back home tomorrow night at Dodd Stadium. Norwich gets it done here today. It was really the fourth inning. 5 runs on 6 hits for Norwich. That spelled the end of the night for Evan Scully. He suffers the loss here today. Matt Wooten is today's Capital Property Group player of the game. He goes 6 1/3 innings. He controls the Worcester offense, allowed just 1 earned run, struck out 2. He didn't walk anybody on 8 hits. Matt Tabbitt ran into some trouble in the 8th inning. Worcester cracking through for 3 runs, made it an 8-4 ball game. Jackson Marshall started the Worcester offense in the 6th inning against Norwich starter Matt Wooten. RBI base hit for himself. Bryce Detweiler with the big blow today. 2-run home run over the wall in a right center field. Gave the Sea Unicorns at the time an 8-1 lead. Big insurance run for Norwich and a big win here today against the Bravehearts. Frank Spirito will toe the rubber tomorrow night at Dodd Stadium. And fans, we encourage you to get your playoff tickets right now. They're on sale for just $5. We want to see Dodd Stadium filled up tomorrow. Game 2 of the postseason. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now. Norwich winners here today in Game 1. We want to see you at the ballpark tomorrow night at Dodd Stadium. It was a fun one here today. Norwich winners. The final score is 8-4 for the Sea Unicorns. Matt Wooten the win. Evan Scully suffers the loss. Total time of the ball game, it was 2 hours and 25 minutes. Frank Spirito on the mound tomorrow night for Norwich, looking to lead Norwich back into the championship round for the 3rd straight summer. For everyone with SNSN Sports, the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Special thank you to the Worcester Bravehearts for their accommodations, not only today, all season long, for making this broadcast possible. I'm Adam Plager saying so long and good night from the heart of the Commonwealth. We'll talk to you tomorrow. The SCR Structures and Sheds pregame show gets underway tomorrow night, 6:10 local time. The first pitch at Dodd Stadium, 6:30 between Norwich and Worcester. Once again, the Sea Unicorns winners on a Sunday afternoon. 1-0 series lead headed back to Norwich tomorrow night.